Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss subject verb agreement. This is called subject verb concord. CONCORD. Subject verb concord. Concord means agreement. In this unit, you will learn about the relationship between a subject and its verb. You know, in a sentence, there is a subject and there is a verb. So, here in this topic, in this lesson, we are going to discuss the relationship between a subject and its verb. We need to work on this because students often make mistakes in identify whether the subject noun is singular or plural. This line is very important, children. You always confuse to identify whether the subject noun is singular or plural. This is very important. As a result, mistakes are made in the use of verbs to go with words like jeans, scissors, politics, etc. This unit deals with these areas. First of all, there is a dialogue, and you have to identify the subject and its verb. The team from model school arrives this morning. The subject has been underlined. What is subject? The team from model school arrives. This is verb. So, team is singular. Remember this. Team is singular because you know the rule in simple present with third person singular. S or es are added to verb. Okay. Now see the second sentence. Yes, at 7:30. Their luggage is going to be very heavy. Luggage, you can see, singular. Remember this. You have to remember, luggage is always singular. Is going, that is why the verb is has been used. Is going to be very heavy. Next, how about the team coach? Is he coming? Team coach is subject and is he coming? That is why team coach is singular. That is why the word is has been used. In place of team coach, in second sentence, he has been used. Now see, next. No, their manager telephoned this morning. The coach, their manager is subject, singular. Telephoned this morning. Telephoned is verb. The coach is too busy. Coach, singular. That is why the singular verb has been used. Is too busy making speeches. Politics seems. Be careful. Politics is singular. And this is subject. Seems is verb. That is why s has been added to the verb. So politics seems to be more important to him at present. These days, so many politicians, just you have seen politics is singular, but politicians, s has been added and the word is plural subject. That is why R has been used. Okay. Perhaps honesty, remember this, honesty is always singular, is not their priority. Is verb has been used, singular form. Next sentence, I am sure. You are right. You is singular. Are is singular. By the way, will the students have a meal when they arrive here? Will the students have a meal? Students is plural. This is subject. Will and have are verbs. When they arrive here, they is plural and arrive is verb. They is subject. So I think you are clear. Yes, our cooks are preparing chicken and rice. Cooks, you know, already know. Cooks is a plural subject. That is why are has been used. Are plural. Verb has been used here. But rice is full of a starch. Rice is singular. It will make them run more slowly. It is subject. Will is verb. Yes, I know. I is singular. No is singular subject. I is singular subject, while the no is a singular verb. Be very clear. By adding s or yes, we make a verb singular. If you will add s or yes to a subject or to a noun, you can make the word plural. But by adding s or yes to a verb, you can make the verb plural, singular. So this is just opposite. There are some examples. Singular, a pen, a body, a box. You can easily understand plural. Children, What is singular of children? That is child. Plates. What is singular of plates? Plate. Boxes is box. Uncountable noun. Furniture. Remember this. You can never say furnitures. No, that would be wrong. Sugar. You can never say this word. Sugars. No. Sugar. So, you should remember these words by heart. Always remember furniture, sugar are uncountable nouns. Here, what do you see? Therefore, all nouns can be either countable or uncountable. Countable nouns can be counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But uncountable nouns cannot be counted. Here you see uncountable has two parts, non-mass. Example is machinery, while mass is coffee or coal. Coffee, coal, sugar. You cannot count. So non-mass and mass. Here you have to give some examples. Countable, singular, countable, plural, and uncountable. Okay. Can you give some examples? Here, some words have been written. Team. There may be many people in a team. Suppose there is a cricket team, there are 11 players, but that is one team. So you can say this a countable singular. Coach, it is clear. Manager, he, it, I. Can you add some other words? Family. Yes, family is also countable singular. Other column is other countable plural. Students. By adding s to student, the word has been made student. They. This is plural of he. Or cooks, just you have seen, or politicians. Politician is singular, politicians is plural. Other word, here you can see luggage. I had remember this always. Honesty is uncountable. Politics. Rice. Can you add some other words to this? Can you add wheat in this box? Okay. There is some exercise for you. You have to select or to divide the words into countable singular, countable plural, and uncountable. So take first word feet. This is plural of foot. F-O-O-T. Foot is singular. but feet is countable plural. Is it? Thank you. Now the other word is tooth. This is countable singular. What is countable plural of tooth? That is teeth. Other word geese, goose. Goose is a bird, and this is singular, countable singular. What is countable plural of goose? Geese. Remember this. Geese. Person. Countable singular. Coffee. Can you count coffee? No. So this is called uncountable. Gentleman. This is countable plural. What is countable singular of gentleman? Gentleman. Yes. Next word is news. Be very careful. This is countable singular. Have you any problem? I received a news from my brother. I make a sentence. I received a news from my. So it is countable singular. Sometimes this word is used as a plural also. Newspaper is singular. There are many news. You cannot say newses. No, never. So there are many news in a newspaper. Knife is a countable singular. What is plural of knife? Knives. 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 That will be countable plural. Aisle. Can you count aisle? No. Aisle cannot be counted. So this is called uncountable. Next word is oxen. This is countable plural. What is singular of oxen? Ox. Okay. Boxes. I think this is very easy for you. You can say countable plural. What is countable singular of boxes? Box. Furniture is uncountable. Remember, I had told you in the beginning, you have to remember this by heart. You can never say furnitures. You can never say newses. So remember this, furniture is uncountable, just like aisle, wheat, rice. Dear children, very interesting facts are there for you. Some nouns look as if they are plural, but are in fact singular. वो दिखाई पड़ता है प्लूरल की तरह, but in reality it is singular. Politics, singular. That is why the verb has been used. Politics has been the most important thing in his life for many years. Now there is a other box, some other school and university subjects work in the same way. Guess which subject these are from the clues. E equal to mc square. Can you remember who had given this formula? Yes, Einstein. Okay. So, what was his subject? His subject was physics. Yes. 1 and 1 equal to 2. In what subject this is taught? That is called mathematics. Yes. Here you see very interesting topic, subject. Dramatics, other is aerobics or gymnastics. On the other side, EC. What is this? Economics, statistics, and electronics. All are singular. Remember this. S has been added to all these subjects, but it does not mean that these subjects are plural. I think you shall keep in your mind. You see some other example, diseases, diarrheas, rashes. Rashes are some patches on the skin. Mumps, a contagious disease of salivary glands. Mumps. Tuberculosis, TB, tuberculosis, measles, and rickets. Everywhere you will find the word yes, but it does not mean that these words are plural. Okay, keep always in your mind. You see some other example that is very interesting. Cards, games or sports. So playing cards, you know. Darts. Darts are related to javelin. Athletics. Yes, you will see S. Skittles or billiards, tennis. So everywhere you see S in the last, but it does not mean that these words are plural. So remember one thing. What do you see in the box? All the above nouns look like plurals. They end in S. Okay? Just I had told you many times. But they are in fact singular nouns. So I think you will remember this. Next. For these nouns, we use a singular verb. A singular verb is used for singular subject, singular noun. Okay. Now, there is a few question for you. You have to fill in this, and you shall have a mastery on this if you fill the blanks which has been given in the box. Rickety Ron is a student of statistics which for many years has used with singular subject. Being his favorite subject, Ron has always loved playing with numbers. Dramatics is dramatics is singular word. That is why is has been used. His life, but every time he takes a role for a stage acting, he is mysteriously down with mumps. Mumps is always his undoing. Ron is no good at games and opts for the least exerting sports of all. So for him, it's skittles, darts, and cards. Cards is so cards is a singular subject. Just you have seen. Cards is his favorite, though he loves aerobics too. Aerobics to him is both relaxation and entertainment. So, dear children, I think perhaps you have remembered all these things, whatever I had taught you. So, you see some other examples. Work in pairs, take turn to ask and answer the following. What are shears used for? You can see the picture of a shears. So it is always, so there is only one shear, but it has two parts. Two parts make a shear. That is why it is called shears. So this word is plural. They are used for cutting the wool of a sheep. Okay. Shears is always plural. What do you see here? This is binoculars. It has also two parts. Have you got the binoculars? No. I have not got them. That the word is binoculars is plural. That is why them has been used at present. Third, what are pliers made of? Perhaps you have seen pliers in your home. So there are two similar parts. Okay. That is why this is called pliers. There are two similar parts in a plier. So they are made of steel. So I think you shall keep these words in your mind, and next day we shall discuss more about subject, verb, concord or subject verb agreement. So you see again and again, and I think you have enjoyed this lesson very much. Listen again and again, and I think you will easily remember them. Thank you, children.